A song called Home, I believe. Thank you. That's part of the stuff though that I'm doing. It's just using those 7 different modes, and again they're called diatonic scales. And it's been very useful for me. I've been playing for over 20 years. So, and another thing I've seen a lot is that when you play pentatonic scales, you kind of like get stuck in one mode. So I'm going to try to demonstrate a bit of that. So let's do it in A minor. So we're going to do, usually we just, so if people don't know, that's pentatonic. It's a 5-note scale. A in A minor is A, C, D, E, G, and then A again. So if you want to try to move that around a little bit on the neck, so I demonstrated this one, it's a moving pentatonic scale in A minor, and it goes like this. Something like that. But it's like instead of doing this, you went from 5th position up to 17th, 15th.
When you were doing the modes earlier, is there any sort of order that sounds better than dressing, or do you just jump around?
No, what I did here before, that was the coolest thing about this is that the Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locan, they're always in the same mode. So let's say if you start in Aeolian, the next one is always going to be Locrian. So it's always that, like, you get from the major to the minor. There's always the same thing. That's why if you get it, it's not that hard, because you kind of remember like the shapes of like the major. And then the Dorian would be Phrygian. So it becomes like, you remember shapes instead of all modes of shapes, the same thing. Instead of remembering. And it's good too, when you do this, is to keep one key at a time. So if you do it in C major there, so then start with the C major and then just go from there. So you just go to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Another thing we're going to demonstrate here is called sweep picking, and it's kind of like a variation from sweep. It's different. It's like it's based off of arpeggios, which is based on, in A minor would be root, 3rd, and 5th. So an arpeggio would sound like this in A minor. So you do like all up, like downstroke. Then we come up here, you do upstrokes. So sweep would sound like this. And if you do, that was an A minor shape.